Hello my friends. Hello to Kuala Lumpur. I'm in downtown. I actually am at the Dataran Merdeka, if I pronounce that correctly. Probably don't. That means it's the Independence Square. See, we're in the middle of it. We got the highest flagpole I've ever seen. It's not so windy, which is a good thing for vloggers, but he cannot see the Malaysian flag so well. Let me clean this. See, okay, yeah. So this was, I've come unprepared, of course, because I never know where I'll start filming. So I've come unprepared, and I know Independence Square, and so I had to ask some dudes, when was the independence? You know, like the day when they kicked the British out for good. And they probably kicked the British out for good before that, but you know, it always takes a long time to then finally get independent, huh? See? The flag, the Malaysian flag. I don't know what to say, but I'm speechless, you know. Malaysia, yeah. And this is the guy, the dude, someone. Maybe it was a prime minister, or maybe it's the king. Yeah, they have a king, or is it a sultan? And is a sultan a king? I'm not sure. Confusing sometimes. You know, probably here, you know, does the swear, I hereby swear, Malaysia will not be ruled by other forces ever again. Maybe something similar. And this is the new, no, this is not the prime minister. This is, this Al-Sultan Abdullah. Maybe that was the sultan. Was it the king? I'm not sure. Do not think I'm making fun of this. I just don't know certain things. Anyway, so here's the square. I used to come here in the morning to jog, you know, just, you know, run around it, you know, because then you're not disturbed by the many cars the city has, or the many buses now. And see, if you saw my free bus videos, then you know how to get here. It's very easy. Just a free city bus. The red line passes here, if that helps you in any way. Well, you just pay for a bus or take a Grab or whatever, or walk here. You can easily walk here. Anyway, see? Okay, goodbye Independence Square. Goodbye flagpole. I think this must be the tallest flagpole in the world. But I'm not saying that's the tallest flagpole in the world, because what if it's not? I'm making a fool out of myself, right? Anyway, see, so basically from here, you can go anywhere of interest within the city center, you know. You could actually easily get back to the mall center that I made another video of, or you can just go, yeah, where, you know where Chinatown is, the center, the Jamek Mosque, and here, this is pretty cool actually. These are old government buildings. Now this is a textile museum, you know, in case someone wants to go to a textile museum. I know I'm not going to a textile museum because, you know, I'd rather, you know, like to shorten my boredom. Anyway, see, and this used to be, I think this used to be, if I read that correctly just before, this used to be the old post office. And these are the old railway offices, or somewhere in between, I don't know exactly. Let's cross the street here. And by the way, it's not so new, this tall building, that's the post office, like the main post office, yeah, of Kuala Lumpur, see? There's cool old houses, of course. This is always, there's nothing, you can never, you know, go wrong. You always have a good photo opportunity if you go and check out old buildings, you know. And yeah, these are old government buildings. Actually, I'm not sure if they're still holding government government offices now, but yeah, it's very well possible, right? See, it's very beautiful actually, and extremely beautiful old buildings, you know. Definitely has some Mughal influence, some definitely Muslim influence, which is always beautiful, because if the Muslims can do something, it's creating great architecture, and they have been for a long time. See this here? And there's some babe posing. You can walk up. You probably cannot walk up right now, but you know, maybe you can if you're allowed. See, there's some more babes taking photographs, and I'm going and taking a film, huh? That's like 1,000 photographs right here. See? For the clock tower. Is it a quarter to 12 already? I thought it was a lot earlier. Anyway, so obviously people come here for the photo. Hello. For the photo opportunity. That's a pretty woman. So we're on the other side basically. And on the other side, you can see on the other side. No, it's very nice here actually. It's got a nice walking trails or walking park, you know, with palm trees. And these amazing trees, I never know what they're called. And sometimes I know and I forget again, you know, because my memory only you know, saves up the most important data. I'm not sure. Anyway, so this is a very nice place to hang out. Of course, now it is raining and this video is not as nice as it could have been, you know. So if it sucks, you know, I can always blame it on the weather guy, right? Because basically you can blame everything on the weather guy. And here actually in Southeast Asia or in Malaysia, you know, the weather forecast is a joke. Anyway, see, there's the Klang River. Yeah, this is very nice for a walk, even in the rain, you know. These old buildings, these old government buildings, and then all these plants you see, and then the walkway here, and then there's a sign that says what things you cannot do. There's lots of things that you cannot do, you know, in Malaysia. You know, that's not so bad. It is not as bad as in Singapore. In Singapore, you can basically do nothing. No, you can, but no. Here too, lots of rules, which is okay, of course, because, you know, then things are cleaner. But of course, not everything is clean all the time, man. Where is it? And this is, yeah, the Klang River, as I mentioned before, the river of life, which, you know, there's two rivers that meet here in the heart of Kuala Lumpur, where the locals bathed and did their laundry, and buffaloes wallowed. Crocodiles were also sighted, sunning on the banks. But this is long over. There are no more crocodiles in these rivers. There are no more buffaloes. And I sure have not seen anyone, you know, cleaning their clothes. But still, you know, it's kind of cool. See, those are the two rivers. Maybe one of them being the Klang River and one of them being another, or is the river of life the Klang River? See, I don't know these things because I don't get prepared. No, actually, you know, that's very much detail, right? Anyway, so yeah, you can walk up to there and it's all cool. And see these buildings over here? I hope you can see that. It's all like street art. The whole building is you know, trees, a jungle. There's some dwellers. There's some fishermen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and this is the Jamek Masjid or Masjid Jamek. I'm not sure. I have to. We'll go by there and then check. See, the old mosque that's standing here, pretty flat because not all mosques are tall, but that's a beauty. And I wish that, you know, they had their fountain thingy going with the lights, but probably at night. See over there, you see the KL Tower, and in the back you probably cannot see this, the Twin Towers. So the River of Life, which I just read, derives from or comes from the highlands of Selangor, and, you know, crosses Kuala Lumpur and then straight goes down to where it ends the 110-kilometer journey in the Straits of Malacca, where it goes into the sea. Huh? Pretty cool. I don't know much about rivers, actually, I have to tell you, but I know a lot about beauty and coolness and awesomeness. And this is pretty fucking awesome, I think. And also, there's not so many people, but also it's, you know, it's raining, but it's not really raining. It's kind of like, you know, just a dribble. They're also doing construction work here, and someone's watering the lawn. I think it's an artificial lawn, or just recently have been put here. Yeah, watering the lawn, but it's raining. Now probably the rain is not enough. Oh, and there's someone relieving himself. See, and you can hang out here in the front entrance of the mosque, of course. This is very hospitable, and this is one of the of the things about Islam, of course, is, you know, hospitality, and, you know, people can hang out in the mosque or outside the mosque. You know. Pretty cool. I'm walking with my sneakers. I think I can. Yeah. See, I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to go inside. But I was not. I don't know if I would be allowed inside anyway. And I'm wearing shorts, so I would not even dare to ask. And there's police in there doing a little bit of interrogation business, like they do. Oh, where can I walk? Oh, it's here. See, there's measures of precautions still. Everyone, walkway for tourists. You can actually go in there, but I can't in, not with the shorts, I'm sure. But that's okay. If I can, I'll find out. Then I will, you know, get back here and do like a whole inside video. See, we're back in the traffic, Kuala Lumpur. You know, here's the train, what's it called now? Is it a Rapid Penang, or is it yeah, all kinds of train pass here. I think that's one of the hubs in the city. You know, because there's so many trains and buses, and you know now, because of my other video, and I mentioned it again now, there's free buses. Why is there no free train? Come on, we need free trains. You know, power to the people. Yeah. And here, of course, on the left side of the entrance, I think you have the prime shot here. I think this is what you want to have in your photograph when you're around here, right? Like this, you know, do the old thumbnail? Maybe not. But anyway, see, it's very beautiful, huh? This is a centerpiece, there being the actual prayer hall. Very nice, very nice. And see, this everything is surrounded by little, you know, little park, you know, and trees, you know. Even if it, you know, if it rains, it's nice, yeah. And you can eat some food here. So he's frying up chickens and all kinds of things, and tofu, if that's tofu, I'm not sure. Even you get fries here, fries with cheese. These great things here, samosas, some curry puff. See, and now it's lunchtime, so lots of people will come. There's sweets here. Looks good. Cakes, thank you. Hello. These buns, sweet buns. There's some brown rice, and I forget what's that called. Oh, it's very cool. Is this every day?
Every Friday.
It's Friday. Because Muslim holiday. And first important day.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good luck. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah. Of course, it's Friday. Then they set this up for, you know, get some grub after or before prayers at the mosque. Satay. Daging satays, you know, ayam, all good food. I think this may be fish. Ikan? Fish? All right. Chicken. And meat, probably beef. Looks good, man. This is not supposed to be a food video, but it looks really good. They're frying up. You get ayam and daging, roti john. All right. Cool. And here's some, you know, all kinds of food. Ayam cheese with chicken, or chicken with cheese. You know, I don't know what cheese actually means in Bahasa. I'm pretty sure there's a word, but I just don't know it because I know just a little bit. Although I have started studying it now. I usually, you know, study the language in the country when I am in the country as good as possible. But here, and although I spend a long time here in Malaysia, most time I spend, of course, on the West Coast, and so many people speak English, like really good English. So I never felt the urge. And one time I went to Indonesia and I was fucked, you know, because it's not the same there. But yeah, now I'm studying Bahasa Melayu, which is important, right? Enjoy your meal. See, this is all great food. If you happen to be in town on a Friday, you must come here. Yeah, you have to absolutely come here. I'm even thinking of going back and buying some snack, but I'm okay. I'm not hungry right now. So this is another square. I'm sure it's got a name and all. It's got a clock tower. I mean, if a square's got a clock tower, it's got to have a name. But, you know, I just call it the square. You know, there used to be some very cheap hotels in the area, but I walked past here a couple of days ago, and I think they're all gone. Of course, this is the Hotel A1, but that ain't cheap, you know. You know, in the old days, you know, when we were backpackers, you know, staying in the cheapest shitholes, you know, and lots of bed bugs, that was a different story. But now I'm not staying in the shitholes anymore. And yeah, there's lots of them up here. You know, I'm saying shitholes, but I don't mean that in a derogative way, because, you know, we saved good money. We met some people. It was okay. And there you see this here. What is this? Is this street art? And it looks more. This is like. It's like an ad for Netflix. The Ghost Bride. Oh, the Ghost Bride. Asians are crazy about ghost stories. I know. I'm actually getting into it. I'm reading a book by a Malay writer about ghost, you know, who writes ghost stories. Fascinating. And here, see, in what square in the fucking world do you have these? You have swings here. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, check it out. Hey. Yes. If you're doing a tour in downtown KL, and I'm not even sure if this is called downtown, but I'm calling it downtown. You know why? Because I can. Anyway, you can jump on one of these swings. Isn't that great, huh? One yay for that square here. That nameless square. That poor old thing without the name. I know it has a name, I just don't know it. Anyway, let's proceed there. Oh, I see. Some restaurant. Restaurant Tajuddin Nazi Biryani. I've eaten here before. You know, it was very good. I remember. See, you have to. They take down your temperature. Then you have to, you know, leave your credentials and all, and then you can eat. You can go inside and see. You can already see it's beautiful food. And I will come back here and make a food video. I'll come back some other day and make a video. It looks very good. Very good. Oh wow, it looks really good. I love these Muslim curry places. They're just the best.
Yeah, that's it now.
This one?
Yeah.
I will go back there. Yeah. It's the best in town, this man says. And it has something to do with Tajuddin. The word Tajuddin, it's like, you remember in Penang, the best curry place in town is the Hussein Tajuddin restaurant. See? And here it's the other. Okay. Yeah, this is the backside of the central market, which is closed due to COVID-19. Yeah. This is actually, that's a pretty cool place to come. Right in the center. Oh yes, and I didn't even want to, you know, go by here, but yeah, there's lots of homeless people here too, which is, you know, kind of sad, you know. I don't know why, you know. There's one thing, you know, and I don't want to go be criticizing nobody's government, but why, you know, why don't they do something about it? Why don't they give them some accommodation? You know, like Canada does. I knew that about Canada. Yeah. See, yeah, I don't want to film this too much. It's a bit sad and unjust. You know, they should be helped. But that's okay. Someone who gone watching, do help them, please. Oh, it's red, and I'm still running. But you know, it's almost green. My dear police subscribers, you did not see that, right? Anyway, so this is actually Chinatown. Or like the main street of Chinatown, the peddling street. But, you know, also due to COVID-19, it's not as happening as it is usually, you know. I mean, it's more an afternoon and evening thing anyway. But, yeah. I think some of these shops, or is it all of them? Yeah, because they say no parking here, things. No parking. What does that mean? Does that mean they open in the evening? Does that mean I'm here at the wrong time of the day? Because some of the shops are definitely open, but maybe not the sales street. Yeah, someone living there. Yeah, anyway, so this is, yeah, kind of like not your everyday Chinatown, right? Let's go a bit further. You can buy some some fresh soy milk, some fresh soy milk, and some fresh Chinese food here, right here, for 4 ringgit or for 5 ringgit or for 6 ringgit. It's not so expensive, and it looks good. See, you can eat great Chinese food. See, also these thingies, I forget now. Oh, I forget how they're called. It's season for those now. And these pancakes thingies, I've tried these before, they're very good. You can get them here. But it's still quiet. Maybe in the back street it's more happening. Let's check it out. No, there's nothing happening. Nothing, not even the oil is boiling yet. There's more happening here in the back street. Let's walk by here quickly, you know, because you know to get good food is part of a downtown video, right? See, you get some critters, some fritters, not critters, fritters. But you can also get critters. That's funny, you know, these little word games. You can get some economy rice, mixed rice, nasi campur, Chinese kind. It looks very good. Yes, very, very, very good, very good. Looks very clean and good and healthy. Yeah, see, you can walk through this and get some, you know, get some wonton mee here and pork noodles, Hakka noodles you can get here. Yeah, looks very good. That looks very good. See, the old Chinese chicken rice. Can never go wrong with that. And then there's here the grocers in. Grocers, backpackers, homestay, budget travelers. Yeah, that's what they always say. And then it's not so cheap in the end. See, some more food. Ah, yes, some congee. In Thai you say yo, I think. Oh my God, was that an old white man? I almost ran into. Oh my God, I didn't mean to. Okay, see, this is, I cannot go everywhere because if I do, this video is going to be long, but like this, probably already pretty long, you know. And it's, yeah, I should have come here probably in the evening because there's more happening in the evening. Of course, you could have, I may still do that, get some Chinese food, you know. It's a good place to get beers as well, or at least in the olden days, let's say 2 years ago or 4 years ago. And I don't know what's happening here because of the COVID. If they cut down pretty much, you know, on the social life, you know. And here we got even see the old tourist bus passing through China, this China area, this Chinatown area. You know. They're all empty because the free buses now. Is that true? Or I'm just making up shit again? I'm not sure. I don't know. I am, for I don't know. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You know, I'm not gonna roll again. This is it. These are the final shots of this Chinatown, of this downtown video. Is it? I think it is. See, some Chinese shop. You know, one of these shops that sell everything. The Grocers Guild, yes, we've been here. Yeah. Some more dried meat chop. And a set meal from $8.90. Not included beer. I didn't think it's gonna include a beer, but you know, yeah, beer is unfortunately not like the cheap. You know, it's not cheap here. And there are countries where you can get a beer for, you know, on your set lunch deal. You can buy some all kinds of Chinese teas. This is a tea shop, very nice. Your lantern shop, it's just closed. Down here, I'm at the end of you know, Chinatown. You know, the peddling street. It's a big area, of course, downtown. But I think I filmed enough now. I used to stay here in the area, you know, like in around downtown, in around Chinatown. You know, because I've been coming here for many years, of course. Still some old building as well. You know, stayed here, stayed in some of these hotels here. And I remember, yeah, last time we were here, there were lots of these at night, these old buildings. You know, of course not these here now. I don't know. I don't remember it because but at night they were like, not only even during the day we walk past here. I mean, with my wife, don't you worry. And yeah, so this is also where they used to have, you know, like prostitutes, you know, like real brothels, you know. See, like there was standing someone like this man there. Of course, that's not a. It's not a. See, well, here people that would stand here, so you could sneak up, you know, and then meet a nice lady that you had to pay some money for. I never did. I never went up there. But I could just imagine. But yeah, some of the ladies were down here too, and making very clear offers. So there's no doubt that these are hookers, prostitutes. You know, I don't want to, you know, speak bad about these people. This is like the oldest trade in the world, right? So apparently, it's necessary. And I agree. It's just part of life, and you got to embrace it, or you can hate it, you know. But you know, I think it's, you know, if you enjoy as much as possible, then you know, you got nothing, you know, nothing to lose. That's not even true. But anyway, so that's a bad outro, right? Anyway, so but these are that these be my final lines of this video. I'm not covered the whole of downtown, but I think I've got, you know, some of the important parts. Okay, but I'll get back soon anyway. And you take care, guys. Subscribe and like, and you know, the whole shebang. Have your wife subscribe, your friend, your brother, your cousin, all people you know. Okay, take care. Bye bye.